Hey, Trucker Todd here, and in an unusual situation, I'm making a second video for one day. In the past, I've tried to limit it to one video a day, but I had a viewer that asked me a really good question that I know a lot of people are concerned about, and I also had a few people texting me asking about me being here without a load in North Carolina. So let's jump right into it and answer everyone's questions. Okay, the first question that I want to answer in this series is I had a couple of people text me and ask if I got a load yet. Earlier today I'd mentioned that I had delivered and didn't have another load yet. Had planned to get a load out of the Charlotte terminal freight. They didn't have anything. So I got a broker load. Good grief, my tongue ain't working this time of night. $1.95 a mile going up to Ohio from North Carolina. Has a little too much time on it, but I'm hoping since it's toilet paper that they might possibly take it early. But either way, I'm okay with it. So it all worked out good, no problems there. And then that ties into the next question that I want to jump into, the one that sparked this video. Had a guy comment, said, can you comment on why the grocery shelves are so empty? Are the factories shut down, or are there too many truckers staying home? What could be disrupting the supply chain? That is a great question. There's actually a few things that are disrupting the supply chain. One of them, it depends on what you're talking about. As far as grocery stores go, the problem is people hoarding food and panicking. Ironically, if you go to the grocery store, the produce section is almost untouched. But people are buying toilet paper and paper towels and hand sanitizer like crazy. Now, the funny thing about this is the coronavirus does not increase your likelihood of getting diarrhea, of pooping any more than normal. So people's association and fascination with toilet paper makes absolutely no sense. The paper towels I sort of kind of understand, maybe for hand washing, maybe for wiping off countertops, things like that. But the paper towel or the toilet paper situation is totally ridiculous. As I mentioned, right now I'm picking up a load of toilet paper that is paying a lot more than it normally would, $1.95 a mile, because there's a Walmart distribution center in Ohio that desperately needs toilet paper. So that's part of the problem, is the hoarding. Now, for the most part, I think most truck drivers are working through this. Anytime this country faces a challenge, truck drivers are pretty good about stepping up and staying out there. There was a few that were grumbling about a trucker strike and things like that, but I think they decided that it was best to keep working. Kicking the country when it's down doesn't benefit any of us. And so I think for the most part, truckers are working. Warehouses are doing the best they can, but what you have to keep in mind is there are people getting sick, not only with coronavirus, with flu and all the other viruses we get every year. So this year, if anybody gets a runny nose, they're taking 2 weeks off. My aunt recently got put on self-quarantine, I guess what you call it, at home, because her husband had done Uber and Lyft and had hauled some people that had been to a place that might have coronavirus. I told them, and I still feel that's a little bit of an overreaction by the company, but I understand why companies are doing this. So, warehouses are a little short-handed and understaffed in some situations. Now, if you're talking about something from overseas, say you ordered something on the Wish app, or you ordered some electronics that are made overseas, those products are taking longer to get, and you could see empty store shelves in those situations because of they ride that stuff on a ship coming over here, and right now they're not letting a lot of that stuff come in. And so yes, if something from another company, something shipped internationally, is going to take longer than usual. And so that's what's going on with that. But this is a great question, and I hope I fully answered it. If I didn't, leave me a comment below. I'd be happy to address it some more. And if you've got a question you'd like me to answer, put it in the comments below. And make sure you're subscribed so that when I answer your question, you'll get a notification. If it's something I can answer quickly, I'll usually just put it in the comments. But this was a great question that I know is on the minds of a lot of people, as well as some other things, medications, depending on where they're made. Some places are having shortages. But the toilet paper specifically is just overreaction. And even the hand sanitizer and paper towels, to an extent, are over-exaggeration. What I mean by that is you should have already had paper towels. You should have already had hand sanitizer. Right now in the sleeper of my truck, I've got hand sanitizer back there. And I use it throughout the day. And so, anyway, I'm not going to keep rambling on. I hope I've fully answered that question. I'm sitting here at the toilet paper place. Man, that's hard to say, toilet paper place. Waiting for my load. I'm a little early, about 12 hours early to be exact. So they've told me they're probably not going to get to me in the morning. They've got plenty of space to park. So I'm just going to get a good night's rest and hit it first thing in the morning. But y'all have a great night. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.